Gain ground, breaking bread, and knowledge.
Yes!
Ninjani emakhaya lochani awushini aye bathini ngesibhunu Khwandet. I hope I pronounced that right. All right, the podcast. Did I say the podcast? Oh yeah, the podcast. I think we're here to do something. Gain ground with the podcast right here at Billy Trump Studios. That's where we are today. You know, guys, I don't need to say much. You see it for yourself. Gentlemen, got your ladies. Hey, got your ladies. But anyway, I'm not all about that today. I'm here to tell you that we got the most genuine guy in town, you know. This guy is amazing, phenomenal. I don't even have the words to explain him. If I look at what he did, the place that I'm in, and understanding the history where he's coming from, is definitely the man that we need in this podcast because Gain Ground, it's about actually people who are breaking ground to do amazing things out of nothing. They manage to do the best of the best. That's what Gain Ground is all about. Billy Trump, how are you, man?
I'm good yourself, bro.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. The character, the man who has many mysterious faces that I cannot even read myself. Trump. Tell me about that. You got $10,000 in your pocket somewhere?
I wouldn't tell you. 'Cause I'll have work coming for me.
Okay. No, I got you, man. You know, it's such an honor.
Thank you.
It's such an honor to be here to get a haircut from the legend himself.
Oh, I'm humbled. Thank you.
It was really a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
You know, I've heard of you and I've never met you. So I'm saying your reputation precedes you.
Thank you.
So tell us, because we want to know about Billy Trump. Who is actually Billy Trump?
Billy Trump is just a cool humble guy. I'm actually from Ghana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I know many people thought I'm Nigerian,
is it?
so I'm a Ghanaian.
No, trust me, I get the mix up why they say you're Nigerian.
Yeah.
I have two friends of mine. I have, since I forget their names, they will forgive me. Abu, and I have, I forgot the other one. It's sort of tough. That's why I forget it.
Okay.
They're also
Yeah.
from Ghana,
Oh, okay.
and they are pretty cool people.
Yeah, we always like to chill, reserve kind of people.
Exactly.
But we look from far as well.
Why are you all having the same kind of behavior? You know, because the way you are chilled, they are also chill like you, man.
Mm.
And another common thing is also they also own their own barbers.
Oh, okay.
One is in my hometown, the other one is in the next town,
Oh, okay.
and they are pretty good
Mm.
people when it comes to haircuts also.
Yeah.
So is that something you all come with from home or
Mm.
what? So what's happening there?
Oh, Ghana is a skilled kind of country where people normally does things with their hands.
Oh yeah.
So if you say Ghanaians are good with haircut, it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn, you know, you just hit me right there. You talked about these, your people are skilled with their hands.
Yeah.
And when you speak about that, it reminds me that here in my country or
Yeah.
in our country, because now you are part of us, you know,
Yeah.
we are brothers.
Yeah.
It reminds me that our country doesn't have skilled people. You know, it's such a shame that you arrive in your grade 12, you are a fully fledged student,
Mm.
but you cannot do anything with your own hands. And you say you're a student who has matric,
Mm.
and there's somebody from another country who's able to do things with their own hands. I mean, fix electronic stuff. I can't fix electronic stuff.
Mm.
You are able to do things with our head,
Mm.
and I can't do that. So, looking at all those aspects, I want to ask you a question.
Mm.
Since you were raised in Ghana, how did it come about that actually Ghana becomes so skilled the way they are with their hands?
Um, how do I put it for you to understand?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me speak for my family.
Yes.
Because the government doesn't know my family,
Yeah.
doesn't know my name,
Yes. Yes.
doesn't know my surname.
Uh-huh.
So it all lies to my parents.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're not able to further your education,
Mhm.
you have to learn something with your hand.
Yes.
And
yes.
education is very expensive
Uh-huh.
back home.
Yeah.
So the only ultimate way for you to survive is to go do something with your hands. And your parents have to sit on you for you to be able to achieve that. So one day you can be able to take care of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like profound, man.
Yeah.
You know, coming to South Africa, I've gone around and I've experienced a lot of people. And our parents, unfortunately, they're not like that, you know. They do not instill so much as to their children that they need to be skilled. I don't know why it's that, but the culture that we have is to push them to do more theory than actually having the practicals. So
Yeah.
I'm saying big up to Ghana for doing that, the parents of Ghana for making sure that their kids they actually skilled. Because look at you today, we're in your studio. The moment I arrived, I wasn't aware. And before I talk about this empire that you have built, I want to know the beginnings of how did you actually get here? Because now this is the pinnacle. You are
Yeah.
coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Take us through, if you don't mind.
It's a long story. I always want to run away from such questions.
Today you can't. I'm sorry, sir, but
Because-
today you can't.
Because nobody knows how it is, and
Mhm.
it's a bit emotional, you know, because I literally went through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, went through a lot.
Uh-huh.
There was some point I'm just literally going to break down certain things because it's a bit emotional, and
Yeah.
even now I feel just give me some memories.
You know,
that.
let me disturb you there for a moment. No? This is a safe space. This is a space where you get to unload everything. If you feel like there are certain things that you need to unload, please unload. We are brothers here. I'm your brother's keeper. I'm my brother's keeper. So feel free.
I know. Okay, Billy Trump literally have two personalities.
Uh-huh.
So I have a personality that I only deal with it outside when I'm alone, and I have a personality where I put it across as it is, the way you say it now.
Uh-huh.
So I make sure that that personality or that hold or that stronghold should always be more than my private life.
Okay.
So there was a time ago that I let me put it away. I stayed in a place for 2 years
Uh-huh.
in a place without electricity.
Without electricity.
Yeah, I was only using candle and gas stove to cook, to iron, all of that for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
That must have been really hard.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard because I literally have to normally watch like movies on my phone and try to charge my phone someone's house, come and take it, all of that. Iron my clothes in someone's house.
Yeah.
All of that. So it was very tough. It wasn't an easy journey coming.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't at all.
No, I can imagine, you know, having no electricity when you need to store your stuff that actually go bad when they
I literally have to cook and eat it at the same time.
At the same time.
Or keep warming it so it doesn't get, destroyed.
And what led you to be in that space? What led you to be in that space? And how did you actually manage to overcome that? Because the reason I'm asking you how did you manage to overcome it? Most of us, when we are at the rock bottom, instead of actually seeing that now I'm at rock bottom, I need to find a way to get up, we tend to dig ourselves even further down. We hardly get out. So I want to understand, how did you manage to get out of that?
First of all, I just have to thank God. Thank my mom for prayers. Thank people who have literally motivated me. Yeah, and all of that. So it is a matter of consistency, knowing what actually I want to do, or knowing actually where I want to be, Actually, I didn't give my years that in the next 3-4 years I want to be there. But
Uh,
all what I was doing is that consistency, making sure that whatever I
consistent.
do it properly.
Uh-huh,
Yes,
uh-huh.
and have a good image
Yeah,
to my surrounding as well.
that's what you did.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, this is very interesting and it's very moving, which brings me to this question. The one thing as men that actually trips us, especially when we're on the road, that, okay, you know what? Now I'm focusing, now I'm building my life. It so happens that different things start to come at you, and it's only natural. There will be people that are coming to you for favors. There will be family that are coming to you for favors. There will be girlfriends or girlfriend that are coming to you. So when it comes to those circumstances, especially the girlfriend part, because I mean, a lot of girls, they definitely want you. So how did you deal with
Okay, I
that?
wouldn't know they want me though.
I mean, look at you.
I wouldn't know they want me. So if you want me, cool.
I mean, you got all these, as we said before, Mr. Lonobo did say that you got all this bad boy persona going, and
Yeah.
you wear it so very well.
Yeah.
Definitely, girls dig that.
Oh.
Girls love that.
Okay, he might just assume that,
Uh-huh.
but I'm running a business,
Yeah.
so I literally make sure that you don't really have enough space to get closer to me if it comes to women. Yeah.
Okay.
So I might have the naughty look
Uh-huh.
as in guys want, as
Yeah.
maybe girls want,
Yeah.
but it is not as it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is to maneuver my way through the business.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how we actually make sure the business stays
Yes,
first.
the business. I always make sure the business is first.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
regardless to who you are.
All right. And then through all of that, is there anyone whom actually maybe you have found yourself good? Okay, at some point it did jeopardize your business. It did jeopardize your brand, the brand that you were building.
Okay. It wouldn't jeopardize my business, but relationship wise, yeah, because I've really literally focused on the business to a point where relationship wise it's not the way it should be. Yes. So the business is literally my girlfriend, my wife, my family, everything is literally about the business. So, and I'll take more time to build a business than taking more time with a woman, and put that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Definitely, what I'm catching from you, it's consistency, it's discipline.
Yeah, yeah.
These are the things that I'm catching from you.
Yeah.
And another common trait which I've learned from my brothers to the ones that I've mentioned, which it seems like it's something you all actually have in common from home. To the young guys in South Africa, it's something we don't have. We are few who actually have the consistency, who are having the discipline. Given the fact that our economy right now, it's very tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
And we want to try pretty much everything that can actually give us money. We don't have the consistency to go on through all those hardships, facing all those things. What made you to be able to stay sane while you knew it's okay, today I don't have bread, but you still stay sane because this is what I wanted?
Patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
The man said patience. Where's patience? Let's call patience over here.
It's patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
That's what gets you.
Yeah, patience. And patience, and knowing that if you do good to somebody next to you, to definitely come to you again. So I literally believe in patience and in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patience and time.
Yeah.
Okay. And now tell me something, because the more I'm just listening to you, I just get to understand what your story is really remarkable. From the places that I know and you've mentioned that you've worked there and there, what did you learn and how did it break you? How did it make you? Can you tell me a bit about that?
I learned how to manage business.
Mm-hmm.
I learned from the woman I was working for how to sell sweets in a business. So I'm literally, if you see me selling sweet, it's because I learned it from someone.
Okay.
So where I was working, the woman was selling sweet. So the woman was selling this, she was doing that. So I literally learned how to put certain things into the business to add in place to make the business full. Yeah, so that's how I got to know certain things. Yeah.
Shout out to that woman.
Yes.
Definitely shout out to that woman. Yeah, you know, the more you speak about these things, your parents, were they together or are they still together?
Oh. Okay, before I left home, my parents were not together. My dad was elsewhere and my mom was elsewhere. So I'm in between my dad and my mom. Yeah.
Okay, so whom were you staying with full time?
I was with my mom full time. You know, boys like to stay with their mom full time. You know, so I was with my mom full time. So
that's the reason actually I'm asking that question, because that's what I got from you. There's a different aura about gentlemen who are actually raised by mommy, who are raised by granny.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There's a whole different aura.
Yeah, it's different.
It's not the same as the other stuff where there's only the dad or maybe the whole family. We are able to recognize that.
Yeah. On my side, I stay with two different stepmoms.
Two different types?
Yeah, two different stepmoms.
Okay.
Yeah. So the hardship was real.
It was
so
real.
I was serving, if let's say I'm staying with this other stepmom here, maybe Matulu, I have to go to Matulu to serve
the other
stepmom. So I was literally going to school and doing the stepson thing on the other side, doing stepmom on the other side. So I literally learned hard way. I learned the hard way. So my dad really wasn't in support of whatever I feel. But whatever stepmoms will tell him is what he does actually.
Okay.
So sometimes from school, I literally have to run away from school and go and see my mom, cry to her and all of that. My mom couldn't actually pay school fees. So she literally have to, every time I go to her, she always have to take me back to my dad.
Because he's the one who can pay school fees.
So I was literally going through the hardship, regardless what. So scrubbing toilets, cleaning. That's why you come here, it's always clean. But at that time, I felt like it's too much.
Yeah.
But now, it has literally helped me. Discipline-wise.
Yeah.
Humbly-wise.
Yeah.
Understand human-wise. Know how a person thinks.
Yeah.
So at that time, my dad is the guy who was really strict. He doesn't take any answer. From school, must go home. From home to school. Don't go to your mom. If you go to your mom, you come back. I'll deal with you. I'll punish you. Okay. So all of those things. So I was literally going from one stepmom to the next stepmom, one stepmom to the next stepmom.
And you know, as you're speaking, this is what I'm getting from you. Because today we have a serious problem about being a street parent. When you're a street parent, they say you're abusing your kids.
Yeah.
And when you try to put your kids in a straight manner, you are also criticized. And you know, today you cannot be a dad without actually somebody or the government or a feminist breathing in your neck. But what I'm getting from you, I'm getting that, okay, your dad being the dad who was strict, it actually built character in you.
Yeah, it did. It did. Today, I'll be able to thank him wherever he is, you know, because at that time, since being a kid, I'm like, no, my dad doesn't really like me. But my mom has also been a person who will always push you back there. Yeah. That's the only place you can get help. So I'll come, she prays for me, she prays a lot, she prays for me, you know, go, she give me food to go, still go back there.
Yeah.
So there's a time where I have to literally run away from my mom, from my dad. I don't want anybody to see me anymore. Because now, even if I go to my mom, she's still going to take me to where I'm running from.
Yeah.
And then when I go to where I'm running from, I'm still going to go through the same hell I don't want to go through. So there's a time where I ran away for almost a week. My mom was looking for me. My dad wasn't really looking for me though. but my mom was the one looking for me. Yeah, because no matter how strict he was a dad who didn't want you to see his side of weakness.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
that was the type of dad you had.
Yeah.
And both your mom also being consistent with you, it built something in you.
Yeah, my mom actually told me how to cook. Yeah, I can cook.
I get in here.
Yeah, I can cook.
Uh-huh.
I can literally cook. I can do everything for myself.
So basically, we need to do a cookout competition.
Oh yeah, we should. We should. I'm gonna just show you some few tricks in cooking.
Definitely.
So I'm not only the business nigga, but I can also cook as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, when are we doing that cookout?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got to understand you from a better view now. And, I'll just go to something that happened recently with me. Since the crowning of Mr. Mpumalanga, I'm the same person as you are. I'm not really outgoing too much. I keep it to myself. When I'm at home, I'm at home. When I'm out. So I got comments whereby people said, it looks like I think I know better, and I think I'm better than them. And I get the sense that the same thing actually happens to you. When you get people who say negative things to you like that, how do you deal with that? Because looking at you, the work, you put your work, your business, your wife, which is your business, your kids, which is your business, you put it first. Meaning, most of your time you spend it in what you're actually good at. When you get people in your space that are saying things that are negative to you, how do you deal with that?
Let me just say something before I answer that.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I promised myself that I'm not going to work today.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I'm so tired to a point where I'm like, I want to rest today.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I just got to work.
Uh-huh.
He texted me today. I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, no, I want to rest.
Yeah.
And I got few clients calling me.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
So I go to work.
Uh-huh.
So when I get people talking negative things about me,
Yeah.
what I do is rather push harder.
Yeah.
I should work harder. I don't want to see you laughing at me.
Mm.
So what got me to push to this level was that I had a neighbor where I was working who is literally fighting me for what I do.
Okay.
So in my life, when I get someone fighting me for what I do, it gives me or it tells me that I have to level up.
Yes.
So I literally start planning of how I can level up my life.
Okay.
So all my business. So I literally started leveling up, start putting things together, and then I'm here. So I don't listen to anybody who have to say any negative thing about me, unless you come and say it to my face, which you can't actually. So I'm not going to hear it around. Yeah. You can't come and say it to my face. I'm just going to hear it around. But I'm only going to tell my people that don't listen to that. You are here because of me. I have to take care of you. Let's push the business. Let's have more plans and let's work harder.
Yeah.
So I literally push myself to the ultimate level I can. Yeah.
Oh, you're a beast, man. You're a beast. I gotta tell you that.
It's not easy being a beast, though.
Yeah, definitely, it's not easy being a beast.
It's
not easy, man. And in your past, before moving here, when the stuff that you were having, because especially when it's South African stuff, I'm sorry guys at home to say South African, most of us are lazy, most of us are incompetent, most of us don't want to take orders. That's who we are. So how are you dealing with such stuff when you have them?
Like my stuff.
Yes.
Dealing with people, understanding people how they think is one key for you to be able to be around people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our culture, let me put it away. South African culture is different from my culture.
Yeah.
And my understanding of things is different from people from here. So I literally have to blend my understanding of things into the mixture of the system here. Understand? So what I do is I have to be inside that person.
Yeah.
That if the person is a teenager, that level of my thinking wouldn't be as his or hers. So I literally now have to put myself into the person. Now, when I put myself into the person, I first have to understand the person first.
Yeah.
So the moment I get to understand the person first, then I know how to babysit the person.
Okay.
So I literally babysit people I work with.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the workspace to keep on being nice and everything.
Yes. So most business people doesn't know we have to babysit our workers.
Yeah.
We have to feed them, buy food for them, take them out, make them feel you love them, make them feel like a brother, a family. I'm your brother. If you're sick, if a worker of mine is sick, I take you to the clinic myself.
Okay.
There's nothing coming out from your salary. No.
You make sure you're well taken care of.
I take care of you. Yeah, so it brings the person's mind to at ease that no, I'm well taken care of when I'm with Billy. I feel safer.
Guys, like I said, the man is a beast.
Yeah.
You're a beast, bro. Like, I have to be honest. I'm having my own business that it's not operating the way I want it, because one of the main problems is money to push it. So you doing your business, I know some of the money you might have saved up from doing your work that you're doing for other people, but how did you actually manage to ensure that you have enough capital to actually now say, you know what, I'm setting off on my own. I'm going to start my own thing and I'm going to make sure it succeeds.
I started renting my own place with an amount of 2,000. That was literally the only money I had when I started my business.
2,000.
Yeah.
So you started your Billy Trump business with 2,000.
Yeah, because there was rental in it, and there was chairs to buy, all of that stuff. I was alone. I started alone in a small space by Plaza 10.
Plaza 10.
On Brown Street. So I was literally on the 4th floor.
Top there?
Yeah, top. And I have to work out to bring people up there. So sometimes I have to come down, share flyers, talk to people, catch them for free. Next time I get my card and all of that stuff. So also where I was from before Plaza 10, I had a few clients that literally pushed me, who were still coming to support me. So they were also coming, they were now telling people now there's Billy Trump, all of that stuff. So that's how it got me. So 2,000 is what if I say 2,000, it could be less, but just to modify things. Yeah.
That's how much you had.
Yeah.
Oh. But 2,000, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you made the business work.
Yeah. Because I'm a person where it has to happen. It must happen. It is literally have to happen. So it's always ringing in my mind. It must happen. I don't give up.
Yeah,
I don't easily give up.
You keep on pushing every day.
I keep on pushing, yeah.
Okay. So in that moment, especially the beginning, where did you ever have a moment whereby you said, you know what, I'm packing up. I'm going back to being employed. I'm not gonna do this. This is tough. Did you ever had such a moment where you felt like, okay, this is it?
I don't know. I never had such. I never felt that because how tough it was, you only want to go back. Yeah, because I was working for my fellow Ghanaians, stuff like that, and working for a fellow Ghanaian. It's a different story.
It's a different story.
It's a hard labor, literally. Oh. Yes, because when I came to Northbridge, I only came with a bag.
With a bag?
Yeah, it was only my bag.
That's it?
Yeah.
You had nothing else?
I had nothing else. With a bag, I've got a brother in Nkomazi. Yeah, so I was originally from Nkomazi. And I met this other Ghanaian brother who said, no, I've got a salon in Northbridge. Yeah. So come down to Northbridge, we'll work together. So I literally have to fight with my brother there so I can get a space to run away to come to Northbridge.
Yeah.
So I literally ran away from that side to this side.
To this side.
Yes. Knowing that I have to make it here.
Mhm.
Our system doesn't allow us
Yeah.
to be pushed
Mhm.
for our potential to come out.
Yeah.
So I always tell my workers that since you're working with me, I'll push you for that potential you have must
Yeah.
come out. Either you like me or you hate me.
Mhm.
Now, when you hate me and you decide to leave, you still come back to me. And I promise you. Because I know the teachings or the guidelines I'm giving you,
Mhm.
nobody is going to give you that guidelines.
Yeah.
And that guideline is literally going to help you when I'm not around anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I make sure that I put people around me into a very certain pedestal of different set of mind of thinking.
That's how you do
Yeah.
it. Okay, now let's go on to the main topic, the place that we're in today.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. You've done amazing. When you were telling your story from where you're coming from staying 2 years on a place with no electricity, to staying hungry, and actually today be in such a beautiful space. When you sit down with yourself, I know for a fact I will say you've done a lot. Yeah, you've done very well. Congratulations. But when you sit down with yourself, when we are all gone, what goes in your mind?
Still, there's a lot of work to be done.
A beast, guys. That's a beast.
Yeah. Still, there's a lot of work to be done. It's like getting married to the most beautiful woman. Most beautiful woman.
Yeah.
After the spending of, the wedding and all of that.
Yeah.
There still need to be maintenance.
Ah.
You have to maintain that woman. Kid is coming in.
Yeah.
The time of a lot of things literally have to change.
Yeah.
So that's where the discipline comes in more. So if you let that ego and that relaxedness come into you, you end up losing it. Because now, if you had a name Billy Trump, it gives you that thing.
Yes.
So now it is up to me to keep it burning. Burning to a point where you have to name your kid Billy Trump. Yeah.
I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. I got nothing. So, speaking, since you introduced again the part of a woman, the business is booming, everything is going right about now. Most of us are looking to come back to have a haircut in your studio. So, at home, is there somebody that you have actually right now? Because I understand before you had more time to focus. Even now, the time you still need to put more time in this. But looking the fact that you're actually growing, is there anyone or are there women?
If you say that, I don't know how to put it, but I would say there's nothing like that.
There's nothing like that.
Yes, because in my space right now, I don't have time.
You don't have time.
Yes, I don't really have time. I can spend the whole time here, and most women really doesn't have that patience for you to be at work tomorrow. You're working from Monday to Sunday. You leave them at your house. You go, you come back in the night. There's actually no life for me right now. But I'm just praying to God that God should give me someone who will literally understand my level of living right now. Because literally for me, from work, home to work.
That's
home,
your life.
That's my life right now. And my time of going home can be like 9, can be like 8, 10. I'm always literally tired.
So is it safe, from what you just said and compiling the entire conversation, is it safe to actually say to guys at home, if you want to succeed, especially if you are dying, if you are hungry to succeed in whatever that you're doing at home, you need to take time off from women and just be with yourself?
I wouldn't say that, because our destinies are different.
Okay.
My destiny could be different from somebody's watching me. Somebody could literally survive because he has a good woman.
Yeah.
I am literally surviving because I have the capacity to do it alone, not with a woman. So our destinies are literally different. So I wouldn't advise anybody to be like how I'm doing it, but just try to find yourself, and I think you'll make it through.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough said that. I got nothing to add on that. That is some wisdom there. That is a wisdom pearl. I don't know at home if you're actually listening to this, because here we are sitting with a man who is doing the most out of nothing, which this is something we don't usually have every day here. And when you actually take time to listen to everything that he actually told us here, it gives us the assurance that it is possible. Whether you have something or you have nothing, as long as you yourself know what you want, know the end goal, it is possible. That's it. That's what you have to understand. In closing, since we are about to close, I want to understand this. What is the one thing that you can give out to anyone at home that is willing to come into this business or any other business? Because from what you've said a lot, and everything is a building block. But the one thing that you can give them, what is it?
You have to be disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know what you want.
Know what you want.
And you have to be educated as well. Because barbering has changed.
Yeah.
Barbering is not like previously. Barbering has literally changed.
Yeah.
So you have to be very educative.
Yeah.
And have a good communication with people. Respect and humble yourself.
Yeah.
To add up, you have to be very skillful in what you do.
Skillful.
Yeah. Know your craft. Yeah. Know your craft comes with me respecting you, me give you that reception, love, and giving you the most beautiful haircut ever,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any plans for a franchise? Because I'm in Billy Trump, guys.
Oh yeah, franchise is on the way. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Because I can say 80.9% people didn't really picture it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had everything planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it becomes a bomb, it's spread everywhere. It
Yeah.
gives everybody the picture now.
Yeah.
So why not give it a franchise? Why not? Yeah, for sure.
Well, word on the street, when you decide, and whenever the daytime second, when you decide you're franchising, Gain Ground is the first to have the empire.
I'll definitely hook you up. I'll definitely hook you up.
No, man. Honestly, it was amazing chatting with you, getting to know you, and you're an amazing person. I wish you nothing more than. Oh yeah. Thank you. The location, I forgot. Is it? Let me remember. Ferreira Street, opposite to Caltex. Is it Caltex or Ocean Basket?
Caltex.
Joken Java. Okay, guys, give me the street name.
Okay, you can find Billy Trump at 20 Ferreira Street, just next to the Shell Garage.
Yeah.
Also next to the adult shop.
Ooh.
Where most of the gents are literally coming to look into. Yeah, because of Billy Trump is here now. So just next to the adult shop. Also next to the Shell Garage, known as Chipos.
So they must pay you an increment because now you're bringing them customers.
Yeah, they just phoned me. They just phoned me for that. So we're looking into that.
No, man. Thank you very much for actually giving us your time.
No, it's a pleasure.
You're an amazing human being.
Thank you. So as you. And I've heard about you a lot of times. Superstar, anyway.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
You're a superstar.
You did good, man.
Thanks, man.
You did good.
Thanks.